It is March 9th. I don't know, what, like 2:30? I'm on my lunch break because I take late lunch. So this is, of course, the paper sketch I did to scale from the design. This is prototype right there. I believe that's number 4? Yeah, or no, sorry, this is number 3. And then I just yesterday did prototype number 4, which, as you can tell, is very similar. They're very, very similar. Slight difference is the head feels a little shorter because I tried to make it a little more curved. As you can see, it's a little, right here, it's a little sort of sharper in the angular, or the angle of the skull, whereas here it's minutely less so. Not that much of a deal. It starts high. It's not that big of a deal. Difference. Actually, that one is, anyway, weird. That one is a little higher. Bizarre. It doesn't really matter. It's close enough. But the main difference is here, is the sort of ridge above here I made a little higher, so there'd be more room to cut into with the eyes, or when I'm making the eyes. I suppose the other difference, which I don't know if you can tell very well, but this is much better put together. I took the time. I mean, the head is, like the top of the head here is not, there's no holes here. See? It's still, I mean, there's a little thing there, but it's basically as it is, as it should be. So it was a lot less messy with the glue. It was quicker. Also, the side of the head here is a bit different, as you can see. I have a gap, whereas I sort of filled that gap. So yeah, so this is prototype number 4, as you can see from the side here. Probably should have got a little more angle on it, but whatever. But we'll see how that works. I may yet, because I kind of like it, the width that it goes at is kind of here, and then, like if it were actually a little bit pulled in, I might try to pull it in at some point. It depends on, I might try to pull it in like this, which I could do probably most easily by putting something right here, like a piece of foam or something. But that would entirely depend on how the hand goes, which probably won't go. So, I mean, I could put a piece of, when I put my hand in, the hand will basically be like this, which you can't really tell yet because I haven't cut them out. So I could put a little barrier on top of it, like around here, and pull it in, and make her look a little more feminine. Because, like, the difference between, say, this and this is kind of noticeable. So, anyway, so that's the, I just did it again. How's it going? The difference between the two heads is not incredible, but it is pretty cool. I mean, the head is cool, I think. I don't know if the differences are that cool. So I'm debating right now between actually trying to do the eyes and stuff immediately, or just sort of letting it sit and either working on the body or working on the tie's head, which I have planned out. I think I might actually do that on my lunch break, is sort of do the initial papering of that. For the body of Caprica, I'm going to take a big chunk of foam. I've got some front-on photos of her, which I'm going to scale up and print out to get... I guess I don't really need to, because, see, the thing is, what I wanted to do is I want to make, and this is the part where my wife, Maddie, kind of groans at me because she thinks I have some nefarious other plans at work here. But I want to make sure it seems kind of accurate and that it feels like her frame. Like with the Hilo body, I'm just making it crazy exaggerated, and tie I'm kind of making roughly, but I want to make sure it looks like Caprica's body. And it occurred to me that there are enough press photos and sort of, model photos, because she used to be a model. I guess she probably still is. Hell for... Anyway, so I could get a proper front-on picture of her and actually just trace that to make the shape of the body. And of course her chest is not so large that it's, she's contained. So basically, because she's fairly small-chested, the dogs are barking for no particular reason. So the profile wouldn't be disrupted by the fact that, that her breasts are there. So I could, because, if you give her big breasts, oh, sorry, that's, this is not clothesline, what is this? Okay, I'm sorry. This is fishing line that I use for, this is fishing line that I use for, Poodle's, his whiskers. I just fell. Because, if you put her breasts too small, then it doesn't look like it's her. It kind of looks a little Kate Mossy. But if you make them too big, then it seems like that's the thing I'm going for. And maybe it's because I'm a guy and maybe I'm a little prudish or something. I don't know. But it seems like if I jack up Hilo's physique, that seems less of a change because he's a muscular guy, whereas, Helfer's got, or Caprica 6 specifically, have got this sort of sex pot thing going, but it's not because of her chest. It's because of the whole physique. So I want to stay in line with that. And I'm trying to get the face to look like her. I'm using face for photo reference. I'm using, I'm doing my best to make it kind of look like this could be her skull. And I don't have access to her actual skull, so I can't really do a proper measurement, but, that's what I'm trying to do. But I'm interested to try that because I've never done that yet.
I'm in the dark and you're a shooting star, and in the night it wouldn't be so hard if you'd come back home.